everybody, it's been a while since I went on a walk, or took you on a walk anyways. It's an early morning, but they have already muckied up my sky and made it into this kind of a pea soup. Oh, there's a little bit of blue over there and some cumulus clouds over there. So maybe this will break up soon, hopefully. But we are getting green and things are starting to bud, and what a beautiful day. It's actually quite warm. It's a perfect time for a walk and a talk. So did you guys ever watch that show? They did one and it was supposed to be a series. It was called I Am Number Four. And the reason why I started thinking about this, I was talking to my husband about this today, is that as I'm looking at the Tatarian society and all of this old architecture that clearly we didn't build it, not with the population that they tell us was here at the time. So something happened, some event happened. And when we look at that architecture, we see that the people who inhabited those buildings were not necessarily us, but larger and more grand. And I would say more highly intelligent. Because when you look at the architecture, you see, wow, we've been focusing on the pyramid. How did they build the pyramid? When they've done, radar on the pyramid is only a tip of a structure that's under there. It isn't. We've been looking at these ones that they've been wanting us to look at, Oh, look here, look at the ancient civilization. We can go back further, but we are not looking at what is around us, the past civilization architecture. And how did they even build those buildings that they say were built in? And then they only kept them up for, that were built like from, 1800s, 1900s. But we didn't continue with that architecture. We just went to a box, ugly. Everything that we tore down, we put up something hideous in place. So we're not the same people. We don't have the same abilities, or at least we're not the same people in remembrance and understanding and intelligence. And that you gotta look at, look at what they're doing. I mean, look at the sky. Look at what they're doing. And we know what's in there is heavy metals and poisons and nanoprobes and nanotechnology and blood and DNA and stuff. Like, look at that soup. And then our food, how they put metals in our food and you can actually pull them out with a magnet. No, people, we are not even close to the intelligence or understanding of what we once were, or what we could be. MMS, people, actually clears out heavy metals out of your body. So please look it up. It will keep your head straight and help you to be able to deal with what's going on. I recommend that you go back to some of the ones that, even the Mark of the Beast video that I made, talks a lot about medical and shots and vaccinations, all of this stuff. I know that you may have heard it all, but I have a unique way of looking at things, a little bit different, I think, than other people do. So, I mean, if you're interested, please check them out. I'm not trying to self-promote, it's just that certain videos, I believe, that were inspired, not by my intelligence, but by a higher. And I believe that was one of them. And I hope this one will be too. So I Am Number Four, the movie. Let's go back to that. going to be a blockbuster, and they were going to have all of these series. It was going to be like a Harry Potter, right? But it was going to be an alien invasion. And it flopped after the first movie, but there was something in that movie that it compelled me. So I started reading all the books, and I don't know how many there were. There was, I don't know, about 10 or 12 books in the series, plus, you know how they do that? They do, you know, one that is just like 50 pages kind of book. Like they did all of these mini stories, like side stories. So there was probably about 20, 30 books in that series. Really interesting, well worth a read. It was meant for mainly teenagers. It was that type of, but yet it had, I think, a lot of truths in it as to what we're going through. Because, you know, that's what they do. They put it in literature and books. And so let me tell you the story of this. I Am Four. You know, it starts off where there is like these 10 children that came from, it's like a Superman kind of story, right? These 10 children escaped the destruction of their planet because these